Grandma Margaret and has a bad memory. She always forgets I've already eaten and makes me another huge bowl. I felt like I was going to explode. So, the dog walking by? I fed him 2 bites. The squirrels running past? I scattered a little for them. The kid walking by? I looked up and asked, want some? The kid looked surprised for a second, then blushed and nodded. He licked the spoon clean. Then his eyes rolled back. He hit the ground. Fed. I was terrified. I was just about to scream for help. But the next second, I saw floating text appear in the air, like a live stream chat. LMAO, the mac and cheese took him out. Instant food coma. Exactly. I bet the male lead never expected his first time passing out would be from being too full, not from starvation. Chapter 1. When I was 10, my parents were too busy with work to take care of me. They shipped me off to the countryside to live with my grandma Margaret and Grandma was amazing. She was gentle, kind, and cared about me so much. But there was one problem. She was getting old and her memory was terrible. She kept forgetting I had already eaten. One minute she made me a huge bowl of beef stew, and the very next second, she forgot and made me a massive bowl of mac and cheese. Staring at the golden, gooey, steaming pasta in my hands, I knew this was Grandma's love. Grandma's love makes you fearless, but it also makes your jeans tighter. I pinched the soft roll of fat on my cheek and let out a dramatic sigh. Grandma didn't notice my distress. She just smiled brightly and said, Summer, sweetie, Grandma is going to work in the garden. You be good at home, okay? I'll bring you back some chocolate chip cookies. After giving her instructions, Grandma grabbed her garden shears and left. Watching Grandma go, I sat on the porch steps holding the bowl, staring into the middle distance. Eating it? Impossible. But tossing this much cheesy goodness should be illegal. So, I turned my gaze to Buddy, the dog walking by. After scooping 2 spoonfuls into Buddy's bowl, he was stuffed. He flopped onto the ground and started his afternoon nap. I had no choice. I looked at the squirrels running past. But their stomachs were even smaller. One tiny bite, and they sprinted off. Looking at the mac and cheese in the bowl, which had barely been touched, I was officially out of ideas. I couldn't help but look at the kid walking by on the road. He was wearing a white t-shirt that had been washed so many times it was practically see-through. He was staring straight ahead, about to walk past me. I looked up and stopped him. Hey, want some? I held the bowl up high toward him. Maybe he didn't expect me to talk to him. The boy turned his head in disbelief, pointing at himself. Me? I nodded. Yup. Hearing my cheerful voice, the boy's dull eyes suddenly lit up. Chapter 2. But he was probably still a little shy. He stood there awkwardly, completely frozen. He looked like a deer in headlights. I didn't have time for this. I dragged him down to the porch steps and shoved the bowl into his chest. Eat it quick. Mac and cheese tastes gross when it gets cold. I'm telling you, my grandma makes the best mac and cheese in the world. It's delicious. He gave me a skeptical side eye as I hyped up the pasta like a Michelin salesman. Then he picked up the spoon and took a small bite. Then a huge bite. He didn't just eat. He inhaled it, like he hadn't seen food in a week. Watching him devour the food, I smiled with satisfaction. Hee hee, now it won't go to waste. I sat next to him,